What's up guys, this is Hunter with Wrestler's Grind, and today we're just going to do a video of my shoe collection. I've accumulated all these shoes throughout the past probably 12 years, and I think it adds up to somewhere around $6,000. So I'm just going to break down each shoe, talk about them. Let's get into it. Alright, so the first shoe that I want to talk about is right here. I just picked these up a few weeks ago. These are A6 54s. They're made for the 2004 Olympics because the USA had the potential to have 54 medalists in that Olympics. So that's what they called them that. And I believe it was the first shoe that has like the aggressor bottoms, Rulon aggressor bottoms. So I love this shoe. No laces. I think these are worth anywhere from $300 to $400 depending on who you ask. So the next one, this is probably my favorite pair of shoes. I probably won't let these go. I got these for a killer price. It's a pair of the A6 Aggressor 1s. I think these came out around 2011. They sell for brand new with the tags on them, as you can see. I think they sell around $300 now. So they are kind of expensive. And this was the second pair of wrestling shoes I ever owned. So I think I'm gonna hold on to these. But love this shoe. I wish they would bring it back. Look how nice those bottoms are. Still got the, you know, that kind of sheen on the bottom. So gotta love those. Next, we got the Aggressor 2s. So I actually picked these up off of Amazon probably like 2 years ago. They were on sale for 80 bucks. Pretty cool pair. You know, gotta love the Aggressors. There's a hair on them, but yeah, these are pretty cool. I would let these go. Aggressor 3s. Now, a lot of people, they consider these a poor man's Rulon because obviously it's the same colorway as the black and gold Rulon. So people sell these now for like 200 bucks, which is a little crazy to me because I do like the shoe a lot. I just don't really think that they're worth that much. But they look really cool. Love them. I would definitely let these go. One of the most underrated Aggressors, I think, are the Aggressor 4s. I love this colorway with the black and white bottoms. Gotta love them. Probably not gonna let these go either. I really love the colorway. So great shoe. People sell these, you know, you can get them for under 100 bucks used. Then Aggressor 5. So got hair on these, which is fine. My wife has a couple cats, so gotta love that. But anyways, the Aggressor 5s I also think are underrated just in terms of comfort and durability. These just came out, you know, people aren't really reselling these. If you do, you can get them for a good price. But really like the Aggressor 5s. And this colorway, I believe, got discontinued. So these will be rarer in the future. Now, let's see. Oh yeah, I have another pair of Aggressor 1s. The royal blue and, you know, yellow colorway. You know, same thing as the black and gold Aggressors. One of the best shoes of all time. If you can find a pair of these bad boys, they'll last you about 10 years. Moving on. Okay, let's see. Let's talk about the Spartan Combat Dake shoe. We just did a review of this. I love these shoes, guys. It really reminds me of the Aggressor 1 a whole lot, just in terms of durability and the grip. I mean, this is a real workhorse shoe. Of course, you know, we're part of the Spartan Combat, so shout out to our guy Kyle Dake, Olympic bronze medalist. He's the man. These shoes are awesome, and go pick some up. Look at that grip on the bottom. Unreal. You can just tell, man, you touch the bottom and your fingers are sticky. So shout out to Kyle Dake. Spartan Combat actually just dropped, or they're about to drop, their Olympic colorway. They're red, white, and blue. You can get those on pre-sale now. While we're at it, let's talk about the other Spartan Combat shoe, the Yanni. Guys, I love the Yanni. It's super lightweight. I actually have a shoe I can compare to it. This is an old school A6 Tiger. Super lightweight, comfortable. These are leather, these are suede, but very comparable. And I'm actually giving these to a buddy, and you'll get to see who that is probably here in the near future. But super comfortable shoe. It feels like a sock, lightweight, I mean, the insole is like memory foam. Love them. Go pick some of these up as well. Now, where are we at? Since we're talking about lightweight shoes, let's go into the Adidas Combat Speed. This is the Combat Speed 5. This is probably the coolest colorway out of those. People don't like them as much as the Combat Speed 4s because the Adidas stripes on these are printed on, whereas the Combat Speed 4s, which I have right here, are stitched in. You see where the stripes are stitched in. So both great shoes. I wasn't really a Combat Speed fan until recently, and they've really grown on me, and I've loved this colorway. So great shoe, you know, the perfect practice shoe, workhorse shoe, all that jazz. Oh, story time. This was my first shoe ever. The Asics Split Second. I believe these are the 6s. So I was on the fence about wrestling, and my dad wanted me to do it. My mom was kind of like, eh, but my grandmother is like an old school Irish, you know, she loves boxing, wrestling, WWE wrestling, all that stuff. And my parents were out of town, and my grandmother wanted me to wrestle, and she was taking care of us. Well, when I got home one day, she had left, my parents were back. These were on my bed with a note, and you know, I started wrestling ever since. So shout out to my grandma. She's the reason why I started wrestling. So then, let's see, let's go through it. Henry Cejudo Vapor Speeds from Adidas. These are really cool. You know, I really like them. They kind of remind me of like the Platinum Titanium Power Ranger or something. If you ever watched that movie back in the day. Cool shoe, great grip. It has that like 2012 Adidas Response 3 bottom. Shout out to Henry Cejudo. We did a podcast with him a while back. Nike Inflict 3. Now these are very sought after. I wore these in high school, my junior and senior year. As you can see, I wore them down a lot. And the bottoms are starting to, sometimes Nike Inflicts, after they've been worn for some years, they start dry rotting on the bottom, on the pads. So, you know, I don't wear them anymore, but if I was going to, I'd probably swap the pads out. Great shoe, great shoe. While we're talking about Inflicts, had to cop these bad boys. Now, these are the Olympic edition for this year. They're called the Electric Pack. I believe you can get them on athletesperformance.com. I absolutely love the color. Super, they really pop, you know, and I feel like these are going to be really expensive in a few years. Like, people are really going to want these, so really love this shoe. Black and silver Inflict 3s. Picked these up a few years ago. They were discontinued for a bit. They were kind of a special edition. I think you can get these again now though. But I really love my black and red ones, so that's why I picked these up. Since we're on Nike, white and gold freaks. I am willing to sell these. They're in great condition. Still got the waves on the bottom. I've only worn them. I've worn them for probably like 2 months at one point. Got a little, you know, red scuffing on them from some mats, but nothing crazy. These sell for like $350 brand new right now. So if you give me a good offer, I would shell these out to you. Rudis. First Rudis shoe we'll talk about. Now I had to pick these up. You know, the Purple Crunch colorway. Super cool. Fruity Pebbles. You know, I think Jordan Burroughs was wearing these in their promo at first when he first joined over at Rudis. I think these are discontinued now. I think I got these, I got them for $120, I think. Yeah, 120 bucks. They sell for like 200 now. Tags on. I've never worn them. Just slipped them on my foot. Great shoe. Let's see. While we are at it, here's my other Rudis shoe. So they sent us these probably 5-6 years ago, right, Adolfo? And yeah, I like the Kyle Snyder Infinity. You know, it really reminds me of an Asics Aggressor. A lot of grit, comfortable. Nothing bad to say about them. I like the Rudis shoes. They just, I've kind of heard that they blow out easily. I can't attest to that because I only wore these for coaching. But I love the mint green colorway. Really nice shoe. I think that's all I've got for Rudis. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's some bad boys right here, guys. So I think generally, if you're a like wrestling shoe collector, shoe head, you know what these are. These are Nike Air Reversals. They were made in, I believe, 1994, maybe 96, which is crazy. But obviously a really cool shoe, really retro. Kind of looks like an Air Force One or something, high cut. My high school was purple, so I had to get these shoes. I love them. I don't think I can part with these ever, but if you shot me a good offer, I'd probably let them go. Love these shoes, guys. Air Reversals, bring them back, Nike. Bring these back. All right. Gel Assaults. Y'all might not know these. These are Asics Gel Assaults. I can't remember when these came out. There was a pair that came out probably in 2008, 2010, something like that. These are, I believe, earlier 2000s. Again, my high school was purple, so I had to pick these up back then. Gotta love them. Grip is amazing. They're getting a little older, but they're in great condition. I would let these go. If someone really wants a pair of Gel Assaults, I'd definitely sell these to you. And they call them Gel Assaults because right here, it's literally just gel. Like Asics gel on their running shoes. So, gotta love those. 2008 Ultra Tex. These, I think they just made them for the Olympics, I believe. I know Henry Cejudo won the Olympics while wearing the red, white, and blue version. I got these off of shoebaka.com. That was the old website. It was kind of like a Marshalls for shoes back in the day. Great shoes. Unfortunately, as you can see, they busted out, but I shoe glued them together. You know, they're just more of a trophy now. I've worn them before after I glued them, but great shoe. If you can find, people will sell these for like $400 if you can find them. Just some split seconds. I think these are the 6 or 7s. I got these for $50. Great pair of shoes. I mean, workhorse shoes. I think matte flexes and split seconds just never blow out. I've never seen it happen. So these are, you can find these on eBay for like $50. If you need a good workhorse practice shoe, can't go wrong with the old split seconds. Medalists. Now these were the first like workhorse shoe. So these are split sole. There is a colorway that's very popular in these. It's called Zebra. You can find them. They're kind of hard to find, but you can find pictures of them. Kind of like a zebra design with some orange in there. Great pair of shoes. This was like my first boutique pair. These are Tough Sole Swap Jordans. So shout out to Tough Sole Swap. We actually got to meet them down at the Spartan Combat Nationals tournament in Florida a few months ago. Great people, good shoe. He sold these to me on the low, but if you ever need some custom stuff made or you got to get your pads swapped out, hit up Tough Sole Swaps. They're great. Let's see. Let's talk about some Tawas. Now I got 2 pairs. Okay, I got the just classic red Tawas. I've worn them twice. I would definitely sell those, but these, I think this is one of my favorite Nike shoes of all time. They kind of remind me of the Air Reversals I showed you. High cut, the grit is really nice, comfortability. I really like how Nike did this kind of boutique design there on the shoe, and I love the Olympic colorway, as I was saying earlier. Really nice. I like the orange. Hyper Sweeps. So I heard a rumor these were getting discontinued, so I picked these up a couple weeks ago. I always wanted a pair, and yeah, they're great, man. I like the grip on them. Super nice. They're a little narrow. I heard they blow out sometimes too, but I heard they were getting discontinued, so I had to pick a pair up. Let's see here. let's go to the Limitless Effort shoe. We did a review on these probably back in the fall last year. Lightweight, grip is awesome. I love the high cut, and just a nice design. You know, they have the split second bottoms on them. I think these are 110 bucks, I think. So shout out to them, man. They designed a really cool shoe. I kind of touched on these earlier. Asics, Tigers, Dan Gables. Don't know when these were made, but all leather. Grip is unreal. And I'm actually sending these out to a friend so he can wear them. College wrestler. Big name. You guys could probably guess who it is. He's a big shoe freak as well. My last pair of split seconds. Love the blue. This was probably the coolest colorway that they made of this particular split second. I would sell these if you go to a blue school and you want a brand new pair. I think the tags are still on. Never worn them. Now, I think we're almost done. I lied. I had one more pair of split seconds. So I just thought these were really cool. Got them for like 40 bucks on eBay. I didn't want to mess up the pair my grandma got me, and these kind of reminded me of them. Like I said, you can't go wrong with the split seconds. Probably the best workhorse shoe out there. And finally, okay. This is the WrestleTech Yellows, okay? He sent me these just to do review, which I did do, and we'll probably post it at some point in the future. Really like this shoe. If you're gonna order them, I get them up a half size. Kind of remind me of Nike Freaks. A little bit lighter, I'd say, than Freaks. I love the bottom. The grip on the toe and on the heel is great. Whoever his merchandiser is does a great job. So, shout out to WrestleTech. Now, I think, guys, that is my whole shoe collection. I think I went through every single pair. Like I said, I'm going to sell a lot of these just to, I don't need this many pairs of shoes. You know, I'm 27 years old. I don't need these. So, if you saw a pair that you like, they're all size 10, 10 and a half. These were my only pair, 9 and a half, I believe. And I'm sending these to a friend. So, yeah, this is my shoe collection. I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and tune in for more content and more shoe reviews in the future. I'm sure we'll get some more Yannis and more Dakes. And as always, embrace the grind.